my devotion is to just be with what is. So it was true that I had this headache. Welcome to the current, and welcome to my channel. This is a place for us to slow down and tune into our bodies, tune into the current energy, and see what flows from there. In a fast-moving world, being able to have the confidence to listen to our intuition and navigate the present moment is going to become so much more important. And that's the intention, part of the intention for this. So we are in Gene Key Hexagram Gate 29.5 today. We're still working in the area of the sacral plexus. So today I felt called to just create some space in that area. And we're going to start with the landmark of our belly button and bringing the hands 2 inches over to the right and 2 inches down. So here's my hip bone, here's my belly button, and basically you're finding the place in the middle on a diagonal. And then you're going to press in and pull up. And if it's easier to just go into your skin, you can lift your shirt up and then step your left foot forward. So that right leg is back. And we're going to be bending the left leg. So bend your left knee and square your hips forward to the front of your knee, and then lift your shoulders up and back and lift your head up a little bit, and let's breathe into the mouth. 2, 3, into the nose. 2, 3, and slowly come on up and just shake that out a little bit. Just worth feeling the difference on the right and the left sides. Just taking a pause to notice that, feeling more space. I feel more space on the right side, in my hip and my groin. And let's go over to the left side. So belly button to the hip, find the place in the middle, pressing in, pulling up, and step your right foot forward. Bending the right leg, keeping your left leg as straight as you can. You can slightly bend it and the back leg, and then feel that stretch all across the top of your thigh and into the groin. And then leaning back. Yeah, so that back leg doesn't have to be perfectly straight. And breathing in through the mouth and out. 2, 3, in through the nose. 2, 3. Awesome. Stand. If you have space to walk in that figure 8, let's walk in a figure 8, just allowing the fascia to integrate. And the reason we do the figure 8 is because it rhymes with integrate. Just kidding. But the figure 8 has the balances, the hemispheres, the positive, the negative, and syncs us with the earth in that way. Feeling nice and open in that area. Okay, now we're going to rub the hands together. Bring more warmth and electricity. To the antenna that is our bones in our hands, knuckles, fingernails. And we're going to place the left hand on our shoulder. And then the right hand, we're going to go again to that same spot, 2 inches over, 2 inches down in the middle of the hip and the belly button. We're going to just press in lightly and twist so the pointer finger is on top. And just feel the connection of energy between your hands. And it's like your left hand up here just sending energy to where your right hand is. And there's valves there with our intestines, and we're just going to breathe into that. Breathing into the mouth and out. In. Three. Nose in. 2. 3. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. This time we're going to just pull up and towards your belly button. So on the diagonal. And let's breathe in. Again, just feeling the energy between your hands. In through your nose. 2. And 3. Just intending to set these organs that to their optimum functioning. So you can just repeat that affirmation. I set you to your healthiest optimum functioning. And then just shake out your hands. And making this shape with your hands and just placing it over your sacral area. And just breathing. As you inhale, feel your skin expand, your fascia expand into your hands. And as you exhale, release. Just feeling the spaciousness in this area. And just welcoming the energies, the currents of today, the gift of commitment. Committing to something with your whole heart. Because you know that it will serve you and it will serve others. And then even feeling that the city of devotion and welcoming that devotional current into your body. That commitment so pure that even on your bad days, you know that there's something else supporting you, helping you follow through on the things that matter to your heart and your soul. Even opening to the feeling of rapture. Rapture can only be felt with our devotion. And then just repeating the affirmation. Maybe if you want to put one hand on your heart and keep one hand on your sacral area. We're going to repeat, if it feels right for you. I give myself fully to what is true. I give myself fully to what is true. And that's the capital T truth. And just feel what your body feels like as you say that, if you feel comfortable with that, or if you want to change the words. And I'll share with you what came up for me to share relative to that. I give myself fully to what is true. For me, the yesterday I felt quite awful. I had a headache all night the night before, and so I woke up and I had just this brutal headache, a lot of pressure in my head, and I had some things I had to do for the day, and just my commitment, my devotion is to just be with what is. So it was true that I had this headache. So I like to follow I'm really big fan of Michael Singer, if you know him, the Surrender Experiment, and he's all about letting go. And um, I just saw the chats there. Good morning. And so for me, the devotion is to let whatever I'm feeling, whatever pain, whatever discomfort, whatever trigger, whatever, whether it's emotionally or physically, and it's to just let it go, like create the space in myself to just be present with it versus, in my past, I would either want to numb it out, push it down, try to rise above it by willfully doing so, whether it was through affirmations or whatever, just ignoring it in some way. And so I've been doing that for a number of years now. And yeah, just being with what is true, with whatever emotion is coming up and treating it with love and my presence. And so I was doing that all day, and it was really interesting to experience the waves of it, where it would just be so strong, almost like I was going to be sick. And then in a split second, it would change to this almost rapture, this euphoria. And then it would dip back down again. And then by the afternoon, it was completely gone, and I was just experiencing this euphoria. And my true is give myself to what is true is really like the truth of the moment and what I feel and what I experience, and not trying to judge it or project it on somebody else or blame, but just fully be with the truth of my experience and love it and let it go. So that's my little story. And I'd love to hear anything you would like to share. When you hear those words, giving yourself to what is true, what does that mean for you? And a couple of episodes back of The Current, we were talking about, just being so present, just even drinking the lemon water. And I had shared the story of seeing the heron and the day before and connecting with the heron's eyes and just being fully present in that moment, not wanting to scare it away, but just being with it completely in awe, and bringing that energy into even the most mundane things like drinking lemon water, and just seeing the similarities and being with even the pain and the discomforts and the challenges that we sometimes go through as humans here on Earth. Sending you so much love. I look forward to seeing you in The Current again, and have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world. Bye for now.